Seen other teams play good for a game and then not good for lots of games. So let's see if they can actually repeat that performance again.
Oh man, that hurts though. Getting Aztec plucked out of the bunch there by a rail for Merit early on in the round here. Sky Reaper now needs to step up in the absence. That's beautiful. That's a whole backline. 2 for 1 for Aspire. Maybe even more than he anticipated he'd get. And that's going to get the Titans further out in front.
And this type of meta is good for the Titans against the best.
Yeah, it might just be the right time for this team to start finding those wins. We'll see. The Outlaws are behind here in a big way. Dante's having to deal with that Air Matrix in his face and a Discord Orb, by the way. But Merit's come alive once more. Headshots with 2 rails, make it a 3rd. Not a headshot, but he'll be more than happy with that elimination. And Johnny said he was like not early, so he has to get out. Dropping back in with a Meteor Strike, but Sky Reaper is taken down. Transcendent's still going to be used here, so the Titans have a feeling they can actually get a W here. This is a big risk, I'll be honest with you. Iris goes down though, and yeah, it looks like Lastro just gets run over the top of. It's a brute force solution from Vancouver, but it's still effective.
I like
those ults though, because they got another fight to win. Spire, low, has to recall there, but his opponent knows exactly where he's going to end up because he didn't move much in those few seconds. Shockwave now needs to try and put some pressure down, but Merit is missing and Iris is in all sorts of trouble, but still wins out the duel. And who turned back? But Lastro comes in on the Lucio. Now going to top that backline up, and Dante's looking pretty good here as well with a Meteor Strike to make a reset. Dropping back onto the point now, and he sees Aztec looking worse for wear. Into the power block, so Aspire needs to turn his attention elsewhere as well. Still getting rid of Aztec is all that needs to be done here. The Outlaws amazingly close to a round win earlier. Now they need to dig a little deeper to find it. Spire takes note of Pelican's position there. He's controlling the Mega Health Pack pretty effectively, but the stick is good. Dante gets a nano boost straight away, though. Merit's going to fire up with the overclock here. Mira's in deep trouble. Forced into a power block. Had to cancel that, though, to reposition. And Mira meets him as he comes back down. Oh, so close for the Titans, but no cigar.
All right, so point flip is Pelican comes in, kills Fury. As he actually got hit with a biotic grenade. Nano the Tracer.
Pardon? Pelican looks for more. Aztec stays him off with an orb, though. And Matrix forced. The Immortality Field also comes out, and the Outlaws can rely on more than just Pelican to bail them out of this situation. They're back in control. Mira has to be topped up there rather quickly, get him back in position to contest, and Shockwave wants to keep a flanking angle. Iris, oh, he's put to sleep! Shut down by Iris, and that was exactly what the Outlaws had to do. The biggest hope for the Titans was definitely that ultimate. Now what? The Immortality Field also had to be used to try and keep Shockwave in fighting form, and Mira's so low on the point. Aztec's going to get steamrolled by Merit now as he looks to lay a new road between the Outlaws and victory. And the Titans are stuck in the rickshaw.
I believe Sky Ripper also looking out from another angle. So that'll be an Ant Matrix down for the Titans.
Aspire gets the orbital land strike that it was hoping to avoid. Merit, gonna be careful, playing pretty close against the Doomfist there. He's stunned up. But it's only Shockwave, the last remaining hope for the Vancouver Titans, and the Outlaws making a convincing second round, Matthew. They get pushed a bit for sure on Ruins. Back in sort of pressure. Shockwave, rather, is the one that's sort of been zoned away by Houston here. Disrupt the shot thrown in the doorway. Pretty easy to make it hard to get onto the point, but Master comes in with a shield bash. Merit turns his attention back to his team. So Shockwave has decent vantage right now. You can see him out there in the distance, but we've got 2 ticks and almost 3 here. Houston have just decimated the Titans.
Players getting chunked down really fast.
All right, Merit again probably looking to play up close and personal with this overclock. Force the power block already. Misses that rail on Shockwave. Needs a few more of those. Immortality Field going to be deployed, and Merit's already topped up instantly. Iris to the rescue. The Baptiste clutch as heck, but Merit still can't get in close enough. Massa, some stones on that, man. Charging forward. Despite the ulti surgeon in his way, able to find that elimination here. Houston are in a bit of an awkward spot, but that Immortality Field is now gone. Piggy's gotten rid of it here. Shockwave still able to stand on in 2 feet though, and the Titans dig deep.
He shoots like over the...
Despite losing their Sojourn, the Outlaws still feel confident. This Ant Matrix might change the calculus there a little bit. Maybe at this point they settle for some cart progress if they can get it. Dante clambers over Aspire's corpse, freshly made of course, with that Discord Orb assistance from Lastro, and this is getting ugly.
I was gonna say, and here comes Merit off the spawn with his ultimate as well.
Oh man.
Merit potentially finish this one off for the Outlaws, get a map completion.
And a Widowmaker pick here for Aspire. I guess he thought he had decent sidelines, but now he has to play pretty aggressively. Try to flank around now and make it happen himself, but it's too late. Far too late for that. Delivers the damage where it counts, finding Shockwave downrange.
Yeah, and they weren't on the point as well, so stopped capping it for a little bit there. Nice.
It's good. Iris didn't have the immortality field, apparently. Dante trying to reciprocate on the other side of the map, but Lastro strikes again! Another key kill on a DPS! That's 2 from Lastro onto DPS in this one fight, and that's going to bail the Outlaws out again. It's go time now. Skyreaper needs to get some value out of this M Matrix. Going to be dealing with one from Iris as well. Need to respect it as Iris has already found one. Going to have to be an immortality field, but Skyreaper put it out in the open. He left the immortality field where it could just get picked off by Merit before the Gravitic Flux procced. And that's that. The Titans are stopped short of that first point. And the Outlaws take a comparatively comfortable 2-map lead.
Yeah, and this
rely on that key ultimate and nothing more for the time being. Dante forced into power block and to give up the high ground, and here we go. Shockwave into overclock. No targets. There's Lastro. Okay, he gets him. That's huge with Iris going down. The support line ruined from the Outlaws. Should be impossible for them to come back, and yet Pelican's still fighting. They give up the point regardless.
They're not going to really get much for the Transcendence outside of just kind of keeping Lasher alive. Beautiful goal spot in there from Masa. From Pelican onto Masa, man. It's going to be a cleanup crew here for the Outlaws.
Inside just dropped the shot. He has to fade just to stay alive. Still not great now. Having lost Master, and there's a nano boost here in play. Dante continues to stake his claim to the shuttle, but Lastro's left all on his own. He's out of position, and he gets mowed over. How'd that happen?
I mean, he's playing down on the cart, just trying to contest, and it just gets run over. You might still be able to come back. Oh, I was going to say contest, but
you've
nice
given
shot
it over.
from Shockwave there on the Dante. Yeah, you might have to give it up now.
Yeah, you're Zen being the one to contest the cuts. There's some stagger foot as well.
They know that the Diva's up here on the high ground. It's going to have to drop, so self-destruct. Meteor Strike just to dodge it.
Yeah, Dante realizing he couldn't reposition, I guess, as quickly as he would have liked. And could have come in from an unexpected angle as he does in that next fight. Laser focus from Merit as he finishes off Aspire to claim that defensive stand here. So, 2 checkpoints.
Shockwave away from the Sojourn, going to go over to Echo. So, without a Tracer on the other side, you can play the Echo. Now, this will be Dante getting a nano here and doing loads of work inside the server room.
Yeah, I mean, Air Matrix used there. They definitely feel like that was a bit of a knee-jerk, bit of desperation, and great setup by Iris there is that biotic grenade that meant every time you use this seismic slam, it's to start a fight.
But you're the one that's dictating more how the fights go.
Exactly. It feels better to play in a proactive manner in Overwatch, there's no doubt about it. Pelican, okay, gets rid of Skyreaper there. The blade's been drawn. Translocate out for Shockwave, who has an EMP, but, I mean, his opportunities to use it are really running out. It's going to be here. Not bad. Lastro disintegrates, and so does Merit.
Yeah, I mean, it does a large chunk of people's HP. Allows Shockwave to do even more damage.
Ultimate.
Yeah, I mean, he's missed a lot of rails on this map, specifically. He's had a pretty good series, but...
That's a recall from Aspire. Gravitic Flux. Who's in that? False is sleeping. Fat biter grenade to the backline. Yep, Master and Skyreaper hit by that one. There's no coming back again. It's Iris who starts off the fight. And all said and done, the smoke clears. The Houston Outlaws feels like another day at the office for them. Pretty rudimentary display against the flagging Vancouver Titans. Don't worry, Vancouver, you might not be 0-7 anymore, but MI6 will still accept you. Don't worry about it.